What you see here is a young, attractive woman, or maybe not young, she's just an attractive woman, no matter the age. She wears heels, nylon, a bit of short skirts, she has a bag, she's just been shopping, she did her hair, she wears makeup. Well, women tend to do this. I don't say there's anything wrong with it, but with this chick, there's something's wrong. First of all, her energy feels completely broken down because she's messed up in her head. So she emits negative energy. She's in the negative. And besides that, she also has this Python spirit that's wrapped up around her, as you can see. And this entity feeds off male energy. The issue is she's a female. There's no male energy here. What is this Python doing here? The Python will wrap itself around her. And now the Python is using her to draw men. The men that the Python spirit targets are the victims. This is how it works. The Python sees a man whom he considers to be a good prey, because the man has a lot to offer energetically. So the Python, he looks for some openings in the guy's energy field, some holes, and he begins to fish for it. He sends off his male vibe, because he has a male vibe as a male entity, and he uses the energy field of the woman to send this vibe. So he sent this vibe, which we interpreted as a dominant impression by the environment, which is really masculine waste, because this entity is completely filthy. And at the same time, it begins to rob energy from the guy he targets. So when the guy looks around, because the guy will sense that something's being pulled from him, he will see this chick, and his brain begins to produce dopamine and serotonin because his brain interprets this as an attractive lady, so he gets excited. That's natural. But at the same time, his body here senses this masculine waste and this pulling. And this is a woman, and you have a masculine emission coming. The masculine emission is not from the woman, it's from the demon. But the brain doesn't capture the demon. The brain captures the lady, but the body senses this male presence. So the body sounds alarm that there is danger. So you have cortisol and adrenaline being produced. So the body now is in a state of confusion because there's both excitement and danger in the same body. And this confuses the brain. And it's during this state of confusion, which lasts a few seconds, that the demon begins to draw more and more energy. And the more energy the demon draws, the guy begins to walk closer towards this lady, because the guy thinks he feels attracted to her. He interprets this pull as his own attraction. But it's a fatal attraction because it's not really an attraction, it's a paranormal pull. It's a Python spirit pulling him. And now, let's say the Python spirit pulls him hard enough and he ends up talking to her, or she notices him and she says hi and conversation begins. He keeps pulling, he keeps pulling. The chick may interpret it as a good thing because the guy indeed has some good emissions here. That's why the demon spirit wants him. If the two get together, it doesn't have to be sexually immediately. Or whether they're together sexually or just intimate, close together, or it can be an intimate friendship, whatever. When they are close together here, as you can see, the Python begins to eat all of the emissions from the guy, and also he begins to eat away parts of his energy field over here. Now, of course, the energy fields will grow back, of course, but the fact he's eating much of this guy's energy means the guy's being drained of his life source. And if this happens too much, the body of this guy will get it will face some defects. He will get sudden physical illness, he may get headaches, migraine. And because his energy field is being torn apart by this Python over here, because the Python will eat as much as he can, and once he notices that the victim has nothing left anymore, and that the victim, in this case the guy, is about to collapse, he will push the chick away from the guy. The chick suddenly feels uncomfortable around the guy and she breaks all contact, or she starts to ignore his messages. And what happens then? The guy has been drained by this Python. And either the guy receives help quickly or he dies. This entity intended to kill this guy a long time ago, but he wanted to kill him by eating away all his life source. Now, it's impossible for this entity to eat away all his life source, but he wants to eat away a big chunk of it without the guy being aware of it. That's why he distracts the guy with this hot chick over here. Now, there's nothing wrong with this guy being interested in this chick over here. There's nothing wrong with that. That's natural attraction. But here, the guy's been pulled by a demon, and he's not aware of it. So because he's not aware of this, he thinks he's safe while he's not. And here's the thing. Python spirits do this often to men. And most of the time, men fall for it. Because a lot of men are quite easy. A lot of men don't look at the bigger picture. They don't look beyond. They don't think, you know what? Why do I feel this strong attraction to this woman out of the blue? I've never seen her before. Or I've seen her so often, but why suddenly I feel like I need to talk to this woman as if I can't do anything different? And why do I feel this weird sensation in my body, which I've already spoken about? That's the confusion your body experiences. They don't look beyond. They don't ask those questions. You just see the hot chick and think, oh dear, if I just have this chick. They are fantasizing about other stuff. Okay? Okay, I can understand that. But the demon is fantasizing on killing the guy. And that happens over here. While he thinks he's having a good time with a chick, the demon is eating away his life source. It's draining him completely. Till he dies. Python spirits are not like spirits of confusion. Spirits of confusion will keep you around, give you a honeymoon phase. This entity begins to eat you directly. He begins to steal from you directly. He begins to drain you directly like a vampire. He will leave nothing. There will be nothing left of you once the demon is finished with you. So there's a fatal attraction over here. Or a paranormal pull. I've spoken about it before. By the way, I'm not saying that a guy cannot see a chick and feel attracted. I'm not saying that, okay? That's a natural thing. But in this case, it's not a natural attraction. It's a paranormal pull. Know the difference, guys. And ladies, if you sense that you get sudden attention of a lot of men out of the blue, suddenly, and you've been through some depressing season, it can be that the depressing season was really the Python attaching itself to you or around you, using you as a vessel to prey on men. And sometimes the Python is so generous, that he will attract men with a lot of baggage, like this guy over here, with a lot of danger, energetic waste, so that when the guy comes, all that waste will be dumped on this chick through domestic violence or other types of violence. And now the chick is completely confused, and because she's confused, she can't figure out what's going on, and he gets a better chance of eating away this guy. But the demon doesn't care that the chick is being wounded, being hurt in the process. He just cares about feeding himself. That's how Python spirits do. That's how they operate. So guys, if you feel a strong pull towards a woman, pray. And if you keep feeling a strong pull, then you know better have no contact with that woman, whoever she is. And ladies, if you have a friend or someone you know of the same sex as yours, if you have a female friend or a female colleague, whatever, whom you suspect has a Python, pray, because this entity will use anyone to pick on victims. He will even try to use you if you're not careful. That's why I agree with Christ and be at peace.